really interesting map to watch because we don't really see that kind of, default vanilla setup too often.
Well, it looks like everyone's reconnected to the lobby and we can get this one underway. With PartyParrots attacking first. 3 members just going to be heading towards B, whereas the other 2 are going to be hovering around A site. Plenty of noise, though. Just to maybe try and encourage a rotate, and you've always got that option with Bind to portal through and quickly move to the other site. Owl Drone will come out just to try and get a bit of info. Rhyme will take that one down, but Rhyme unfortunately falls as well as Pora, and that is going to be B site claimed and conquered. Now they can get the plant and into some after plant positions here. Can Hip do anything with the paint shells and do some damage? Yes, he certainly does do some damage, but no frags for him. Tags up
Nice.
Shao as well. And now maybe there is a potential retake here as Turco also finds one, but Dinks takes down Lucka. Now we'll have to see whether he can push through here as Hip has blast packs to work with, or at least he had one. Should be able to take down that player, which he does, and now
Nice.
it's a 2 versus 1. And that final player is on long. At least he's able to get the third. The paint shells will keep him back, but then we get the tag. Is he going to peek? Which he does, but gotta be careful here. Hip needs to do something with the time remaining. It is halfway, though. Does connect, but he goes off it, which means Dinks can repeat. Dinks gets the third. And PartyParrots just about coming away with the round win, but so close there for the retake from Prodigy. I don't think he had time really to get off the spike there. Had to just hope that he wasn't going to be killed off. But Hip doing really well, at least to make a round of it.
Yeah, I mean, that was really unfortunate there. Hip actually got his paint shells back up on the back of 2 nice kills into the site. And unfortunately, the paint shell sitting in the doorway. If he'd have got that paint shell a little bit deeper into the TP cubby, maybe he would have done a bit more damage. But Dinks with balls of steel, you got to say, baiting out. Nice little timings on the peaks there. As he was tapping the bomb, we're going to see Ryan go for a little play through the teleport. This time around, Angel's just going to walk up, find Turco in dark. But Moro going to trade that one out. Shao there to reply with the Bulldog. And now he's going to slow down a little bit. Hip going to find another classic kill. And Ryan going to find another one as well. Actually now down to a 3v2 situation in favor of Prodigy. Maybe some weapons on the board here. See, Hip's gone all the way over into heaven, but Spike going to go down just in front of default. Paint shell goes out from Hip again. Going to do half damage onto SSK. Now it can't convert on that. Now he's going to back up and play into the doorway of lamps. And we still have the retake opportunity here.
SSK tries to get the spray down. Needs help from his teammate, really. Lucka gonna push onto the side with the Bulldog now. He can do some real damage. Dinks gets the first. SSK goes down to the blast back. Showstoppers there to clear up from Hip. And that's the advantage of getting so many kills in the early rounds, having the ultimate available in round 2. The good thing from PartyParrots is I don't think they invested too much into it. I saw a couple of classic pistols that were there for them, but Angel has the option now to buy up a Vandal whilst the rest is going to have to eco. I wonder, maybe, should Angel have invested a little bit of money into that round as well to help out the team? It did look like it was a weird push from PartyParrots. They found their way onto the A site, but then they were just checking various different things. It was a lack of communication and a lack of coordination from them.
I mean, a bit of split focus there, but, that round win got to be down to all the work that Hip did in round 1, to be honest with you. He got his showstopper online. Angel will find Hip. Big of the devil. Again, just walking up short here. Finds himself a kill on the way in. Lucka going to shut down the spy cam outside showers. Maybe make a play for this ultimate orb, but Dinks has to back all the way up. We see now a couple of players stacking over towards A. We've got 3 members of PartyParrots pushing in here. And Angel getting his way all the way into backside of lamps. Going to put some sky smokes down. Lucka actually going to find Shao over there, and Spike will fall. Dinks for the response, but there you go. Unfortunate reload there for SSK. Angel also going to fall. Pora doing work coming out of lamps here. Can he find the third? He doesn't. Artist will shut him down with the classic. Neural Theft gets popped. And also a revive to get Angel back on his feet here. So 3v2 situation. Prodigy going to actually drop down the wall here. This could be Turco going to find Dinks. Rhyme going to find Artist. This is Fantastic work. Angel with the set molly play, though. Is that going to land before the fuse comes out? It's got too much time. There's too much hang time on that. Oh, my word. What a fantastic retake there from Prodigy.
Love that wall from Rhyme.
Yeah, absolutely huge. To keep the barrier up that late into the round, it makes that retake so much more viable. But again, getting 2 crucial kills in front of that. Like I said, Angel backing up for the incendiary lineup. But unfortunately, that one had a bit too much hang time. Couldn't get any damage onto the diffuser.
Well, finally we get the money from PartyParrots.
I don't know where it went, Moses, actually. I don't know if it came down.
It did. It started to tag him just a little bit later. It tagged him as Pora gets the opener onto SSK. PartyParrots already find themselves with 4, and Prodigy is showing a little bit of aggression in certain areas just to try and catch PartyParrots off guard. I think that's what they needed. Maybe on the Haven as well, as Lucka also takes down Angel. And now this round surely should be somewhat comfortable for Prodigy. PartyParrots just going to have to work with what they've got, though. It's a lot of time to be saving. We'll see whether they can find their way onto the site. Slow Orb comes through. They can burst onto the site. There is one player in Cubby. There's also one on Elbow. At least the Elbow player was taken down. Turco gets the trade. Dinks is there, and it's just trade central at the moment. Rhyme gets the last, and it's all down to Dinks with the op in a 1 versus 3. Can't tag through the wall. And at this point, it's just damage control. Try and survive, try and hit your shots, but Rhyme says no. And Rhyme coming up clutch yet again. Prodigy taking a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, nice clean up there. Like you said, the trades absolutely huge in that round. Now we're going to see Parrots back in a weird economic position. Vandal's still on Angels. A couple of other sheriffs on the board as well. Looks like that's what we're going to roll with here, but obviously Prodigy building some momentum on the defensive side here. Impressive stuff so far, honestly.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes here or there, you could maybe say, for PartyParrots, but ultimately Prodigy just capitalizing on them and not making mistakes of their own, as Angel going to try and get a little bit of information here in Hookah. Does have a Vandal, whereas other players on the team aren't going to have the same kind of value in what they've been able to purchase. Shao, can he do anything with the SMG at range? No, he says, I'm getting the hell out of there. I'm not taking that fight down Long B, and the rest of the team are going to move now over to A site. There's already a stack over there. Prodigy have managed to find 3 members, whilst information being gathered from Pora here, saying there's nothing at B long, which I imagine will encourage the Brimstone to rotate as well, which you see is happening now. Barrier Orb being placed to stop anyone pushing out of showers, but the majority are in short. The Orbital Strike comes down to try and give a little bit of a push onto site, but Lucka takes the first onto Artist. And now Rhyme shoots through that barrier, finds the first onto Angel as well, and this is just so comfortable for Prodigy at this point. Angel was the one who had the rifle. SSK picked it up. He's not able to do anything with it. Pora on the flank finds 2. It's all down to Little Dinks in the shower. He does get 1 dink, but it's not going to be enough to do anything in the round.
Pora has just been absolutely huge on these lurks on Cypher. And again, we see it just coming in all the way through market. The timing on that, absolutely huge. No trapwire set up from Dinks, so they were completely unaware of the flank coming out there. But, I mean, Pora has been so consistent from what we've seen today.
Definitely one of the players that has been racking up kill after kill, and important ones as well. Is it going to be enough to carry Prodigy through to a victory here to take this to a 3rd map? PartyParrots just certainly haven't been able to break through the early stages of Prodigy, but as soon as their economy gets a little bit better, maybe they can string rounds together to try and get on a little bit of a momentum run. 4 players over towards B, and again, Prodigy have done pretty well to know when to have 3 members on a particular site, whether it's just a guessing game or whether it's just a comfortable prediction, I don't know, but certainly have done very well so far.
Right, you see Artist looking for something up B long here, but players stacked up on site, one tucked away in elbow. Maybe we're going to see an explosive execute come out here onto the B site, but again, 3 players on there, and that's when it's hard to crack B site. Because you have to split it through hooker and long. You see Sky Smoke's going to come down here. Recon Bolt going to come out. That's going to negate some of that. Showstopper gets popped. SSK charging onto site. Lucker's going to find him with the operator. Gets traded out by Shao. Maybe still an opportunity to push in here. Rhyme's going to find Angel though. And there you go. He's going to find a second Artist. Finally traded out. Pora there for the backup. And that just leaves our boy Dinks with the operator. And there you go. Neural Theft gets popped. Turco will find it. Fantastic hold again from Prodigy.
No shows are being stopped today, that's for sure. Plucked out of the sky there by Lucker. And Ray's just not being able to be the influence that we see so often. SSK 0 and 6. As it's going to be a half buy yet again for PartyParrots.
They got themselves stuck in a rut now. It just seems to be time and time again. You see like one weapon saved from the previous or one invested. They just got themselves in a really difficult position. They can't get anything going. And again, the ultimate ability is not really there to kind of bail them out either. I mean, other than the showstopper that we haven't seen land yet, but I didn't want to go down that path, Dan.
Well, Prodigy, well, they've got ultimates to work with here. Just the Hunter's Fury on the side of PartyParrots. At least SSK gets his first kill of the game. Just to catch one player of Prodigy peeking out early. Or after playing so well, unfortunately, cannot connect with those shots. And maybe we need to see PartyParrots try and connect with this Hunter's Fury to get a second frag to find the way onto site. But Rhyme has got confident and pushed round into showers. And we're seeing now Prodigy just getting more and more confident in this game. Hunter's Fury does come out, tags one, does connect with the second, even does damage with the third. And that's a 2-for-1 with the Hunter's Fury. Should never really let that happen as Lucker makes it a 3k, looks for the 4, which he does. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
That's what we've been seeing all day. Lucker just putting on a show with the operator. Again, opening that up with 2 Hunter's Fury picks. Wow, it just looks so good with it, Dan.
We've seen throughout this tournament how influential operator players can be. I love Lucker going for the jumping Hunter's Fury as well, just hovering in the air. Third shot was a somewhat comfortable one, but this was the impressive one. Looking at the wrong angle, I mean, might have been a little bit different if Artist had had a rifle to work with there, just the pistol, so wasn't able to deal the damage, but I'm sure Lucker won't mind, as that's a decent 4k to walk away from in the round, as PartyParrots find themselves 5 behind now. And I really thought we were going to see something a little bit more from them attacking-wise, considering how easily they were able to find early frags on Haven. They just haven't been able to do the same here. Maybe just different angles, not as much open space to push through and take these aim duels. SSK finds himself in hookah. Is he going to try and take this fight onto the defensive door? But does need to be careful. Always a difficult fight to take in hookah. Probably one of my least favorite places to push from, to be honest. But 3 members are going to be at B site from Prodigy. However, PartyParrots are looking towards maybe hitting A site here. Brimstone very far up into that cubby. Does get caught by the trap though, and Pora has moved from B site to A site. And he has made that trap count.
I love that as well. Just the switch up there, the Cypher to catch him off guard on A short. Pora capitalizing off the trap wire, but here we go. Looks like we're going to have 3 players pushing out of hooker here. Lucker forced all the way back into long, but kills going in the favor of Prodigy initially. Artist does respond onto Lucker, but there you go. Turco finds one from Glass. And Dinks now forced all the way back into the attacker spawn. 10 seconds left. He's just going to opt to save that operator.
The life of a Cypher. So often the last player remaining. And then you get all eyes on you to save any weapons. But he's going to be... He should be comfortable here. Hip is going to be the only player who can somewhat do something, but he just runs straight into the op. That was probably a little bit silly from Hip, but they've got the money to burn. 7-1. I mean, could this game just be ended in the first half if Prodigy continue this way. They won 8 rounds in a row previously, but weren't able to come out victorious in overtime.
Well, I mean,
maybe
now,
they're just out for blood here.
I was going to say, the crazy thing now would just see if we see Parrots just go on a tear and win 10 on the bounce. So hopefully we don't get a repeat, but I also don't want to see an absolute blank from Party Parrots here on Bind, that's for sure.
A little bit of information tried to be gathered from the Sova. As Party Parrots saying, all right, well, B hasn't really been working. We've not really seen a default execute from them successful on A site either. The rotate comes through already from Prodigy. 3 members are going to be on A site now. 2 players pushing out of showers. They've only got like sheriffs to work with at this point. At least Artist has done a little bit of damage and found one onto Ryan, but Cora's going to be there to get the spray through the wall. Does die to the Boombot, I think, in the end. But Hip is there to clean things up. 8-1 now to Prodigy, and that was a bit of a throwaway round for Party Parrots. And with only 3 remaining, if they were to lose this round, then again, their money's going to be bad, and they could be down 10-2 here, 11-1 even. Not what I was expecting.
No, absolutely not. And again, we didn't get a chance really other than the highlights to see the Parrots in action on Bind, but just looking back at the stats, like I said, it looked fairly one-sided, and this was definitely not what I was expecting.
What do the Party Parrots have left in the tank? They've been diving into that playbook time and time again. Checking every single page, but at the moment, it's always been cancelled out. Counterplays from Prodigy have been so successful. At least the early frag goes in favor of Party Parrots. Pora, though, responds and gets one of his own. Neural Theft will come out. Rhyme takes down Artist. And now all that information is gathered as to where Party Parrots are. The res can even come out for Prodigy if they want to as well. But they might not even need it. Rhyme finding Shout. And Pora taking down Angel. It's just a massacre at this point.
And now he's going to get caught off again. There you go. The barrel going to show first. Hip there. Picks up an easy headshot. Parrots can't even save an operator. This is, they are putting on a show on Bind.
I mean, am I watching a competitive game of Valorant? Am I watching?
It's looking like every one of my ranked games, to be fair. This is usually the scoreline I'm looking at. Obviously, it's never my fault.
The thing is, in a ranked game, even if you're 9-1 down and you come back and it's 9-3, and you jump onto the defensive side, you're confident because most of the time when you're playing ranked, it might be solo queue or you're not going to have much cohesion in the opposition team. And in terms of attacking, it can be very difficult when you're doing so. But with a team that's as well versed as Party Parrots, you'd expect them to have more to offer. But Prodigy have just been able to shut them down time and time again. The slows come out just to stop any sort of easy push from short. At least there are smokes.
Maybe not. Artist is going to run in and not put the wall down. So, I don't know what this is, but they have absolutely no cover from this hold outside on bench. You can see them just getting mowed down here, Dan. I don't know what we're looking at.
We're looking at a sad state of affairs is what we're looking at.
Was there no
players
wall?
Got absolutely railed through the smoke. Party Parrots last round to try and salvage something, anything from this half. 10-1. It has not gone well. 10 rounds in a row, and Prodigy realistically can win this game with this round. If they go 11-1 and then win the pistol, that's probably game over. And we go into a third map. And I wonder if it's just Prodigy just kind of out for blood here. Probably frustrated that they lost that first map in the way they did in that single round of overtime. Luck has been able to push up. He's going to catch Angel, but he doesn't actually connect with the shot. Angel and Dinks get the opening too. And maybe this is the round for Party Parrots to do something. The res can at least come through. Lucker gets picked back up, so the op is saved. Spray down through the wall. Showstopper comes out. Turco takes down Shao, but there we go. Showstopper connecting. Hip taking down Angel. Turco will also get one onto Dinks. And Party Parrots, well, they're falling like flies rather than parrots. Lucker again denies the Showstopper. Unbelievable shots.
Oh my god.
Shao gets picked up, and we're in a 2 versus 2 here, Hypoc.
I mean, I don't even want to know the counter anymore. It's some unacceptable number for how many showstoppers we've seen not get off, but Looking like the spike's coming in. Hip's in a fantastic position to stop it, but Artist actually landed a headshot there. Lucka, no armor on him, but he does still have that operator. Owl Drone going to spot him out immediately. Hunter's Fury gets popped. First one is going to land, and the second one lands as well. And there you go. They will get a second round on the board. 10-2. A massive performance from Prodigy on defense here.
12-0. 12-10 Party Parrots. I'm calling it now.
10-2 is usually the time I'm looking at rather than a competitive game.
They got the first
maybe.
from the last round, right? The ones that matter, surely.
Yeah,
No,
maybe
you can't
we
even-
could
you
see
can't
some
even
sort
say
of
that.
comeback here. I mean, I'm not going to count out Party Parrots just yet because certainly some teams do struggle attacking on bind more than others, but it just seemed like Prodigy were a bit of a fortress on either site. Executes weren't great from Party Parrots either. They weren't able to kind of get off the sage walls. The smokes weren't perfect. A lot of little things that probably need tweaking, and they would recognize need tweaking as well. But seeing SSK down there with just 3 kills is not like him, especially with how he had performed in previous games. But it's going to be all 5 members of Prodigy heading up long here. They're going to just bash through this wall, but it is going to at least leave a little bit of time to rotate from the 2 players over at A. Boombot does some real damage. SSK now can do some stuff. He only had 3 kills, but he's already made it 5. Then he looked for the 3K. No, he can't. Lucka takes him down. Pora gets the second, and that site is actually going to be theirs, and the spike should be able to put down if they can take down this player who is going to be in hookah. They have to win this, do Party Parrots, otherwise this could be curtains for them in this particular game.
Yeah, Lucka in a really interesting spot inside. Angel will find 2 though on the retake. Pora and Turco will fall, so just Lucka now. And we've seen what this guy can do with an operator. Let's see what his ghost is capable of. They come round, and there you go. Dinks will land the headshot. Last one falls, and the defuse will come through. That's, I mean, I was going to say that's the start Parrots need to the half, but can we call it that just yet? Well, I need to see him tie 5 together first.
I mean, they won the pistol round on the first half as well. But,
Exactly.
for Prodigy, I think they've got so much time to work with here that they're not going to be too worried about losing the pistol. Of course, it would have been nice. It probably would have been a comfortable way of moving through and getting the victory. But 10 rounds in a row, I mean, that just shouldn't be able to happen, really.
You mean like it did on the first? No, well, it did happen on Haven.
Kind of happened, yeah, with if you include the second half coming into the equation and the pistol being a part of it as well.
This is just a weird series of Valorant, Dan. I'm sorry. I've never seen that do across 2 maps in the same series. It's just crazy.
It's a game that's fluctuating either way at the moment, and I guess it's got a Party Parrots comeback written all over it with how things have been going so far. Pora has found one onto Angel at least. Spike will go down. It's not going to be the worst eco in the world, but Shao kills off Pora. Turco gets taken down by Dinks. Lucka has found himself an SMG, but it's not going to be enough. SSK gets a kill with the Phantom. 10-4.
He's doubled his kills in the first 2 rounds on defense. So that is a good start.
Just a defensive-sided player. You know, it happens
Yeah.
to the best of us. We just we can't frag out when we're attacking, but as soon as we can hold angles, we get into our comfort zone. It's easy peasy, and maybe this is what Party Parrots need. They just need to be on a defensive side, and maybe we'll see them perform a little bit better here. But it's early stages yet in the second half, just of course after the pistol in the second. Now is going to be the real test for them, as Prodigy are going to be able to full buy, whereas Party Parrots aren't going to have the best of buys.
Yeah, Artist is down on 1800. Looks like we do have a technical pause coming through. It does give us an opportunity just to look at the economy here, and you can see, again, we're going to get the full investment. It wouldn't make sense otherwise for the Parrots, because we know Prodigy, we got the operator on Lucka. We know what usually happens when he's got one of those. So it would be kind of crazy if they didn't fully invest into this. You can see Dinks now has got himself a Vandal as well. But timer has resumed, so we're going to be getting back into round 3 of the second half just shortly.
It's probably just a pause realistically to discuss what to do with the money, because it is going to be
They've not had money in so long, Dan.
They haven't.
They don't know what to buy.
What is it? We've won 2 rounds in a row. What is going on? How does this work? Do we go on? Uncharted territory. For Prodigy, their first chance at an attack with rifles, and that is the perfect way to start the round. Lucker taking down Shao, and Lucker has been doing that time and time again with the op. Angel will at least be able to rescue it, but as I say that, he doesn't. Rhyme denies the rescue.
Come on.
Not good enough from PartyParrots. They're down to just 3 members, and Lucker rubbing salt in the wounds at this point.
But
10-4.
just quickly, I don't understand. The Brimstone is pushing there without smoking off to get the operator. Like, what? I don't understand that. He knows the operator's there. He can put the sky smoke down, bait out the first shot, grab the operator, and peel out. I don't understand that right there, because they've given up 2 kills, pretty much a guaranteed entry onto A, and actually all it's done is really push the last remaining player, artist into heaven, and the spike's going to go down on B. But again, Dan, just sloppy. That's really sloppy there from Angel.
Can't afford to have any sloppiness, any sort of little mistakes, because the opposition will capitalize at high-end, top-tier Valorant. Of course, we already had our 2 teams yesterday progress from Group A. G2 dominated the group, but Fabricant managed to come through second. Fabricant were the only team to take a map off of G2 as well. I did see Artist tweet out as well afterwards saying, everyone thought that Fabricant were going to beat us, and then we beat them 2-1. Such an English response, and I love it personally. I love it.
It's no wonder everybody hates us in esports, is it?
Do they?
The UK esports meme. You're telling me you've never heard that?
Of course I have. Shao gets the opener onto Rhyme. At least that's something for them to work with here. It's not been an easy game for them. Artist with the slow, and Pora just walks into it, which was a little bit interesting. You're always going to be walking into a crosshair. Yep, definitely
That's an ego chow right there.
Very unnecessary indeed, but I guess when you're 11-4 up, you can afford to try and go for something a little bit unorthodox. Another slow comes out towards Hookah. Prodigy with a minute left. They do have time to see if anyone from PartyParrots starts to get aggressive, and Artist certainly does so. Plays right into the hands of Lucker with the op. He's going to have recon available to scout out anyone on site. There is one player. It's going to be Dinks. But there is SSK to try and save the day, but Hip bunny hops out of the Hookah window. Lucker finds another. Turco with a third. And oh dear. Such a promising start from PartyParrots. Now Shao finds himself in a 1 versus 3, and he is forced to save, and this is going to be 12-4.
Yeah, I mean, Prodigy effectively with that round alone have just locked this map up, to be fair. I'm going to put, again, Shao, if he can save this operator. I'm going to put 1 weapon on their hands, but... Oh, no. You hate to see that. You really hate to see that. He whiffs the operator's shot there. Hip shuts him down inside the defensive spawn. And now, look at the money. We're going to see a Bulldog go out, but 2,400, 2,600, 2K. Just no economy for them here. And backs against the wall. It's going to be difficult to pull this one off, Dan.
Let's just get them out of the game. Come on, let's move on to map number 3. Let's give PartyParrots a better chance. I just don't think Bind is right for them, it would seem. Maybe Prodigy have just turned up at the right time and gone up a gear here. But to be honest, some of the pushes I've seen from PartyParrots, some of the small little mistakes, might be evident that they're just not as comfortable on Bind as other maps. Owl Drone will come out to have a little scout of Hookah. Didn't see the one player that was right, but at least he gets a tag for the Hunter's
He's going to take all 3!
He's going to get a kill. Dinks, unfortunately, is going to be taken down by Hunter's Fury just because his teammate ran in front of him. And that's going to allow Prodigy now to get the player advantage and dive onto this B site. And there's only Sheriffs there waiting for them on SSK. Angel at least does something with the Bulldog, but it's not enough to stop 2 players pushing through. Prodigy should be able to get this spike down. Turco takes down Angel, and it's again just down to Shout. And he's just going to be running into his demise and the demise of PartyParrots here. Does get a consolation kill, you have to feel, with the Bulldog. The spike still hasn't gone down, so the round is somewhat delayed. But Prodigy have looked a different class here.
They absolutely have. This has been a much stronger performance. I mean, if you can say that, we had a real nail biter in the first one, but This is a much stronger Prodigy we've seen on Bind here.